In Muswell Hill with the sausage factory, the under 19s, and I'm talking to Martin about what he did today at yearly meeting. Hi Martin.
Hello.
So you were down at the main session a bit today, is that right?
That's right, yes. I'm actually from the Transitional Group,
not the
sausage factory.
Can you tell me what the difference is between the sausage factory and the trannies, is that right?
That's it, yeah, the trannies, yes. The trannies of the Transitional Group is a group of 19 to 25-year-olds. All of us who are here this weekend have been on the under 19s programme before.
Okay.
And kind of wanted something to go into instead of just going straight into main session.
Okay.
So it could still be as a kind of group at yearly meeting.
Yeah.
If we didn't have the Transitional Group going, we probably wouldn't have come to a yearly meeting, so it's a good
it's a good way of, good.
Yeah.
And have you been based at Muswell Hill here, yeah?
No, we're at Hampstead.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, so we're staying there, we're just visiting, having barbecue with the sausage factory, having lots of sausages.
Very good.
This evening.
Good stuff. And you in the main session today, in the afternoon, is that right?
That's correct, yes. We were, for all of the main sessions.
The whole thing.
Quite a long time.
Because it was
a good session. It was a very hard job on the clerks.
Yeah.
I've clerked BYM myself, so I know what it's like
so you had some sympathy, yeah.
Be clerking a meeting like that, and that was I didn't know what they were going to put with the minutes there, and I thought that what the clerks did, they did a very good job trying to get the thoughts together.
Yeah.
But the meeting gave them a hard time.
Why do you think it was a hard time for them?
There are so many different opinions on this topic.
Yeah. It was the kingdom and the state, is that right?
The kingdom and the state, that's correct. Yeah. On this afternoon. Everyone's got a different idea of what is an intrusion of civil liberties and what isn't. Yeah. And therefore it's very hard to get some kind of consensus overall view. Yeah. What we all think. I mean, something like Trident. Yeah. It's really obvious that the vast majority of Quakers, I think, are probably against big Trident. Yeah. But on the issue of civil liberties, there are so many things that you can see the plus sides of and see the negative sides of possibly. Yeah. That it's very difficult to say what's a good thing and what's not. Yeah.
Because you had something to say in the meeting this afternoon. How did that feel to kind of speak to the whole yearly meeting, as it were? Was it a difficult thing, or?
I was really nervous and worried that I was just kind of saying like rubbish.
Yeah.
A couple of people came up to me afterwards and said that they liked what I said, actually, so that's really good to hear. But I spent time worrying afterwards whether I'd actually got my point across and what I should have said and things like that.
Yeah, because I think when you stand up, you're full of adrenaline and you're So even though I think at the end of the session today there wasn't a kind of clear minutes, but do you think it was still worth doing the session?
It was worth doing the session because I think it's opened up people's minds as to what the kind of issues we're talking about are. Yeah. Civil liberties, I think, as I mentioned in the session, isn't a topic that's talked about all that often. Yeah. And certainly doesn't come into the public domain very much at all. I mean, not many people on the street are talking about how there's a CCTV camera up there. Yeah. I suppose in theory could be watching them. Yeah. But I think what probably did come out of the meeting was that in future people will be talking about that more. Yeah. And thinking more carefully about whether a particular new piece of technology is more of an invasion of civil liberties and
And what do you think about for tomorrow? What's your hope for tomorrow morning when they kind of come back to it again?
I'm worried that the meeting is going to not let the clerks give a minute of acceptance that we just talked about the topic, or accept what the clerks have thought about overnight, and that we're going to that we're in danger of getting dragged into talking about it longer. Yeah. And then not talking about I can't remember what the topic is. But we will have time to talk about that. I hope that will be the case.
Great. Good stuff. Thanks, Martin.
Thank you.